Hey guys, welcome to Twelfth House Tarot. My name's Renee, and today we are going to do a pick an item, pick a card reading for all three air signs. It's going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius for the month of August 2021. And we also have a new moon in Leo coming up on the 8th. And we also have the Lionsgate, which is something with Sirius, I believe. I can't remember. I'm not an astrologer. I just know some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we got group one, group two, group three. And for group one, we have this tiny basic rock right here. I found it in my driveway and it was adorable, so I have it now. And so for group two, we have this amethyst right here. It's a polished amethyst. And for group three, we have citrine. Sparkle like diamond. Hi. All right. Now listen to your first mind, whichever one was called to you first, that's going to be your message. And go ahead and grab you a beverage. I got my coffee right here. Get you some tea, some water, whatever floats your boat. And I'll see y'all in the messages. All right. All right, you guys, if you chose group one with this tiny little basic rock, this is going to be your message. Okay. Now we're going to start off with some tarot cards, True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Then we're going to get some clarifiers with some oracles. We got the spell casting oracle cards right here. And then after that, we're going to get these oracle cards. These are heal yourself reading cards. Yeah, these are super blunt. So yeah, just giving you a heads up. I don't do trigger warnings anymore because if you're looking at tarot, I mean, tarot in itself is a trigger warning, am I right? You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, we're going to have some affirmations. So if you want to get a piece of paper and a pen to, jot them down and whatnot, it's a good idea to do. Okay? Okay. Spirit, what messages do you have for group one? What does group one need to know right now? Spirit, what messages do you have for group one? Oh, shoot. I can't take all those. It's too many. That's too many, Spirit. What messages do you have for group one? Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Please clarify this first card. Ooh. Okay, please clarify the second card. Please clarify the second card. Ooh, hot and heavy, I tell you what. Okay. Okay. Please clarify the fourth card. Wow. Okay, y'all. Alright, right off the bat, the first card that we have is the Four of Cups. And then to clarify the Four of Cups, we have the Nine of Swords. With this whole energy, y'all recently went through an abrupt change of some sort. These cards right here talk about feeling stuck in your head, kind of going over and over in the mental anxieties. If you look at this imagery right here with the Nine of Swords, it's like the mind has these worms that are encompassing it. It's kind of overcoming the person's head and they can't stop thinking about these things. This is the stresses and anxieties. And this is with the Four of Cups. It's like feeling like there's something more. It feels like maybe something that's out of reach, something from your past. Something from your past is definitely bothering you. Something, because right here we have the Six of Cups. This can either deal with your childhood or it could be dealing with past relationships and situations and people. And clarified with that is the Tower. I get this energy of going down memory lane. Let me tune in real quick. Some sort of connection had ended. The song that just came to my head was, I'm like a bird, only fly away. I don't know where my soul is by Nelly Furtado. You had some sort of tower moment where, and this deals with some situation from your past. Could be this is really feeling like this could be a love reading or a friendship or something like that, like a friendship or a lover, someone, some sort of beautiful energy collapsed. But we have the five of, but here's the thing, either you're going through this time of healing, or spirit wants to encourage that to stop reminiscing on those past memories. And it's it's almost like harboring over something that was already done, and it's like beating a dead horse is what it feels like. Because underneath the Five of Cups, see, this is the imagery of the Five of Cups in the upright. This is not seeing the forest for the trees and dwelling, and this imagery is so intense too. But in the reversal, it's like taking the power back and saying, despite everything that's happened, I choose to heal with this Temperance card right here in the upright. I choose to heal from this pain. I choose to heal and get grounded in myself. And this is so beautiful too, because this y'all are air, and this is the King of Swords, which is like the air master. You know, swords represents air. And this is you standing in your integrity and having discernment. But it's like, you know, it's like you have hope. It's like there's this message of hope for you. Because right here we have the Princess of Cups. Mm. I'm gonna go ahead and like I'm gonna go ahead and get. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool right here. So you are about to embark on a new journey this month. It's like the past is long gone. This is a time to pick yourself up and to heal, and to rebuild your foundations, but from a stronger root, like to be rooted in them, to not be like setting your intentions on what it is that you want to make for yourself in the future, instead of reminiscing on these past memories of what has and what has. Okay, here's something that's coming through. Some of y'all feel like the best is over, like that was as good as it was going to get, and spirit wants you to know that there are better days ahead, and it's going to surpass your expectation. But you're definitely on the beginning point. This is the new part of the journey. It's time to have faith, to have take a leap of faith. Also, look up dragonfly as spirit animal. If you've been seeing a lot of dragonflies, I'm gonna go ahead and get some oracle cards though. Let's see. I'm gonna pull from these first. These are the really blunt cards I was talking about. Spirit. What else encompasses this reading? Please give me some clarity on this reading. Now that song by the Rolling Stones, I can't get no satisfaction. It's coming to mind. There's this feeling of agitation too. It just feels like you've been going down this memory lane, like in a, like it's like undercover kind of energy is what it feels like. But you're seeing things for what they truly are now, and deciding to move forward and heal yourself anyways. You don't want to be disillusioned anymore, is what it feels like. What else for group one? What does group one need to know? Discover your life purpose. In this imagery, this man's standing up. See what else I'm seeing. In the background, there is a mountain Spirit saying that you have the capability to climb the mountain of your own life. You need to get out of this mental fog you've been dealing with. What else for group one? Ooh. Got the wild card here. If you've been feeling kind of stuck in a rut, feeling like you're going in loops, Spirit is encouraging you to get out of your comfort zone and to explore your eccentric wild side and let your inner light guide you. Let me see what else pops up. What else for group one? What else for group one? Take off your mask. Okay. I think that's what the tower moment was, if I'm being honest. Because when the tower comes in, a lot of times it's because something was built on a lie. And with the take off your mask card, it talks about, like, don't just perform for people. And this has been a repeating message for a lot of my readings, I've noticed, and I guess it's because we live in the social media age where we all want to put a pretty face on for everybody. But this is saying to stop doing that. And it's time to, I get the feeling of, like, take the archetype of the werewolf, for example. It's a man who turns into a wolf at night, and there's this wild side that we suppress within us. I feel that a lot of suppression energy in this group, a lot of reserved energy in this group, and feeling like you're scared to express that wild side because maybe you've been hurt in the past and you've put up some walls. And I'm getting the word intellectually inferior. You might use sarcasm as a defense mechanism, is what it feels like. But Spirit wants you to put your walls down and to heal from whatever past situation that you're mentally stuck on. Take off your mask, admit the truth to yourself, be honest with yourself as well. Okay, you get one more card. What else for group one? What else for group one? Also, this is not the time to play the victim, is a message coming through for somebody. I'm getting that imagery of beating a dead horse again. What else for group one, Spirit? Beauty. Okay, this is the metaphor, the image that I'm getting in my head right now. Because you have take off your mask in beauty. It's almost like you don't feel worthy enough to be your true self. And so you put on this persona or a facade. And Spirit wants you to take that off and to embrace your truth and who you actually are. And with the beauty card, whether you're a man or a woman, beauty, handsome, it's a time to start seeing your true worth and to stop playing games with yourself. This is a big message of healing and self-love. And I just heard the word self-sabotage. You've been self-sabotaging yourself. And I feel like you've been suppressing tears, is what it feels like. Like you almost feel like you don't have the capacity to cry. But Spirit says whenever you decide to take off that mask of who you're acting like you are, and then you accept your true essence, I think that's whenever you'll be able to tap. That's what this is with this Princess of Cups. You'll be able to begin to tap into your emotions more. Some of y'all might be water deficient in your chart, in your astrology chart, is what it kind of seems like. This is just for some of y'all. Let me see real quick. I'm asking Spirit how, because I'm trying to help y'all. Um, because me myself, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a water sign. I have moon in Capricorn, but like I am in touch with my emotions. I might hold them in and then explode after a while, but like I feel them deeply. Oh, okay. Here's something, some advice I can give you guys. If you have a problem with like expressing exactly how you feel, like bottling things up, um, listen to some really heartfelt music. Because I know with a lot of air signs, y'all are really good with music. Like y'all are usually like the songwriters, the musicians and stuff, right? Tap into the creative arts to express somehow. If you can't cry, like do something to release it physically. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, we have the card of rejection. So with this Tower and the Six of Cups over here, a past, this feels like maybe a past lover, or like that's just what it feels like. You were rejected, and that's the reason why like you're still harboring over things. And this rejection card is coming in here to tell you that it's time to use rejection as a catapult to push you forward to something that's meant for you. Y'all have definitely gone through a tremendous tower moment, and it's like this is a time to learn how to pick yourself up and to rediscover who you truly are again, because it feels like y'all lost yourself along the way. Okay, but it's like just because people, you get no, 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 doesn't mean that you should give up, is the message with this rejection card. There's nothing wrong with you. Spirit wants me to tell you that there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing like, I feel like you've let yourself be vulnerable around certain people and expressed your wild side, and then here you are feeling rejected once again, kind of energy. And this is saying to keep going forward, keep being yourself. Don't put walls up. It's safe to feel and to be yourself. Okay. Somebody's got to say yes to you. Your tribe is out there. Okay. Now I'm gonna get some more oracle cards. This is from the spellcasting oracle. My cat just walked in. Leo, in or out? Bad boy. Okay. Spirit, what else for group one? It really feels like you really don't let a lot of people in. That's why, like, it was like this heavy energy in the beginning of the reading. Like, it just felt like a brick wall. What else for group one, Spirit? What can I give for them? What do they need to be aware of? What does group one need to be aware of? Reconciliation. Okay. Let me go ahead and see the context of this real quick. What else, Spirit? What else can I give for my group one? Life purpose. Okay. Automatically, I'm feeling it's time to reconcile with yourself. Reconcile with what it is that you want for yourself with this life purpose card next to it. And it's also saying with this imagery with the tree, as above, so below. So what you put out there is what's going to reflect back to you. And it's time to reconcile. See, as above, so below, as within, so without. You see this imagery? It's very similar. It's horizontal instead of vertical. And but there's a need to reconcile with who, like, you truly are. An aspect of yourself that you've forgotten, maybe that you put on the back burner. Okay, oh, that was quick. Okay, oh wow, this is so beautiful, y'all. Okay, so we got psychic abilities. So here's the deal. After this abrupt change that you've dealt with, a past person situation, this ending that you went through, once you start to heal and start to tap in with who you truly are, you know, letting go, like I get the sense of codependent nature in this reading. This card is saying it's time to be independent, rediscover your truth and why you're here. And when you do this, like your intuition's going to be just on point. You'll know. You'll be like, this is me. This is who I am. And you'll start seeing synchronicities, I'm sure. And look at this, right next to it, the card finding. You'll find yourself. This is what it's saying. And that's on top of the beauty card. You'll find like that internal, just what's always been there, that pureness. You know, you think back when you were a kid, that pure joy that you used to have when you would smile and just like laugh at stupid shit, you know? Wow. In the bottom of the deck, we have the black cat, good luck. So in pagan cultures, they believed that black cats were actually symbols of good luck and protection. And this is saying, hey, luck is on your side. Good things are about to happen for you. Don't give up on yourself, you know? Leave the past behind and be selfish for once is the big message for you guys. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get some affirmation cards for you if you want to get a piece of paper and a pen. All right, Spirit, what affirmation can I leave with group one? What affirmation can I leave with group one? Wow, okay. So this one says, I believe in my ability to figure things out. So I believe in my ability to figure things out. And on the back it says, what have I accomplished that proves I am resourceful? Where can I find answers when I need them? So this goes back to trusting yourself, especially with that psychic abilities card. Spirit wants you to trust yourself more with what you decide to do with your life. And this isn't the time to second guess yourself anymore, because I think instinctively you know exactly what it is you want to do. There's a part of you that hasn't been tapped into for a long time because you've been giving your attention to other people and other places and things. And the reason why you had this tower moment is because Spirit wants you to get back into alignment with what it is that you came here to do. And that's to be yourself completely. All right, y'all. Well, that's all did I show you that one? Oh no. Go ahead and screenshot that if you like. Okay. That's all I got for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And I really hope that this gave you some encouragement moving forward this month. And until next time, I'm about to move on to group 2. Y'all have a blessed day. Ta-ta. Alright, you guys, if you chose group 2 with this polished amethyst, this is going to be your reading. And we're going to start off with the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. That's going to be the tarot deck that we're going to use. And then we're going to get some oracle cards. We're going to pull from the Spellcasting Oracle. And then we're going to pull from the Heal Yourself reading cards. These are my super blunt cards, so messenger, be warned kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, I don't do trigger warnings on these videos anymore like I did before, because if you're coming to tarot, best believe there's going to be some triggers, you know what I'm saying? We're here to heal. That's exactly why we're here. Alright, now if you chose this amethyst, this is your reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for group 2? What messages do you have for group 2? That was very quick. Okay. What messages do you have? That's too many, Spirit. What messages do you have for group 2? Automatically, the song that's coming to my head is that song from All American Rejects. When are you gonna keep it strong? Move along like I know you do. And even when all hope is gone, move along just to make it through. I mean, automatically, I haven't got any clarifiers yet, but we have the Tower, which this is an abrupt change ending as something has struck the tower and the foundation is no longer. But right next to it, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a karmic cycle. Whatever happened, it was all based on karma. Then right after that, we have the Five of Pentacles in the upright. And that's why I was saying this move along energy. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling kind of abandoned or betrayed kind of energy. Like feeling like you're on the outside looking in, but never on the inside looking out. But the last card we have is the Prince of Swords or the Page of Swords. So this is your energy right here at the beginning point of, well, this isn't like the Page of Swords. This is like the what do you call, the Knight of Swords. Like you've had this some sort of epiphany, and you know you're galloping balls to the wall forward kind of thing, you know. Like you're not gonna let anything stop you. But that's the words of encouragement. We need to get some clarifiers before I get too ahead of myself. Please clarify the Tower. Why is that was woo, hello. Okay, so automatically it was something that you were harboring over. It's like it stopped before it could even start. Because we have the Knight of Swords in the reversal. In the upright, this talks about kind of these sleepless nights, mental imprisonment, tossing and turning. But in the reversal with the Tower, it's like no longer going to stay up at night about the bullshit kind of thing. And then we have the Fool in the reversal. So in the upright, this is the beginning point of a journey. But it's like in the reversal, I'm getting divine intervention, like something stopped whatever was about to happen before it could even start, because otherwise if you would have gone down that path, it would have been to your detriment and it would have been very reckless. Okay. Please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. We have the Six of Cups. This is a past nostalgia of childhood. This could be something from your childhood coming back to the surface, or it could be a past lover coming back. Okay. Some ending has brought someone new, someone from your past back is what it feels like. Let's go ahead and get some more clarifiers though, just to be sure. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Y'all got a lot of cards, I'll tell you what. I don't even think I can get all of these in the frame. Okay. In some sort of situation, you found your self-worth. It's like you would rather walk away with integrity and be left out in the cold with your integrity than to stick around in situations that are toxic. And then we have the Six of Wands in the reversal. This is talking about celebrating yourself. I feel like you're having to go it alone. And then we have the Five of Cups in the reversal over here. Okay. 5-5. Y'all are definitely going through a change and transition. Okay. Let's see what else. You took a chance, but you took a chance on yourself. Because you were not going to be played the fool. You weren't going to be made out to be a fool. For some of y'all might have taken the power in y'all's hands to end whatever situation this was. I feel like for some of y'all, y'all foresee things before they happen. Okay, let me get a clarify for the Prince of Swords. Why is the Prince of Swords here? Please clarify the Prince of Swords. Temperance. You're going forward on your own, but from a very balanced place, from a place of healing. Spirit acknowledges that you have the capability to go forward and heal yourself. The bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor in the reversal. It feels like because of this tower situation, it's like, yeah, you have this poker face of going forward, going it on your own, and maybe reconnecting with the aspect of yourself that you once forgot about. With the Emperor in the reversal, with the Tower card over here, it's like your kingdom, you're having to build from scratch now. And it's like the foundation feels rocky right now for you guys. I do want to go ahead and get some oracle cards just to see what else is going on. Spirit, what else is going on with group 2? What else is going on with group 2? Self-love. Like I was saying, you decided to choose yourself. And for some of y'all aren't sure what that really means. It's like y'all, maybe even for some of y'all, for the first time, y'all decided to choose yourself, but now it's like you on your own island, and you're like, well, now what? What do I do? How do I rebuild from this? And Spirit is saying to love yourself. Look at this imagery of her holding her arms out and embracing just the complete wholeness of herself and what is around her. Also, I'm getting a message of gratitude. Thank yourself for the strength that you had to get through that situation, to see the bullshit for what it truly was. Okay, what else for group 2? Oh. Entrapment. Okay. For some of you, you've been entrapped with this some sort of loop. Feeling like, what's the point? Creating your own prison. Let me go ahead and get some more cards just to see what else goes along with this story. What else, Spirit? What else is going on with my group 2s? Sexual arts. Okay. For some of you, if it's about a past relationship who's coming back, this is Spirit's telling you to trust again. I feel like this past person is trustworthy and maybe y'all have grown a lot. But with the sexual arts, this is a union of two souls that are equally opposite. It's like you have the masculine and you have the feminine. And it's coming together in this beautiful union. And if it's not about a relationship, this is about bringing together the masculine and the feminine aspects of yourself. Loving yourself enough to take the action that's necessary, and also loving yourself enough to relax and nurture yourself. Okay. One more card, Spirit. What else for group 2? And home. Okay, this card speaks about, this kind of goes with that entrapment energy. Recreating, with the Six of Cups here. Some of y'all have been repeating cycles, trying to reinvent a family dynamic that you grew up with, but with different people. So let's say like you get in a relationship with somebody who reminds you of your mom or your dad kind of thing, and looking for a validation. And that's why you felt like you're left out in the cold. And that's why Spirit has the self-love card for you. Spirit wants you to love yourself first and to stop putting expectations, unrealistic expectations on other people. I know that's a pretty hard pill to swallow. You know, we've all been through it, but these are lessons that we have to learn. You know, we have to take responsibility for our life. And with this home card, and 3 plus 5 on this card equals 8. 8 deals with cycles. The bottom of the deck, we have take off your mask. So, a big message for some of you guys, if you have a codependency nature, this is saying to stop playing. I almost dropped that. To stop playing the dance. Stop performing. Let's get real. This is what this card's saying. Because these cards over here with the self-love, you see the imagery, how she's just, her arms are wide open, looking up to the sky. And then we have this card over here with sexual arts, this vulnerability. There's a need to let your walls down and to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Take off the facade. Be honest with yourself, be honest with others. And for my codependent people out there, it's time to stop putting the blame on other people for not meeting those expectations. It's time for you to meet your own expectations, to return that favor back to yourself. Uh, yeah, return your energy back to yourself is the big message for you guys too. Let me see. With this one right here, I feel like it just feels like something's been haunting you. And a message for some of y'all is y'all need to face it. To stop sweeping things under the rug. Speak up, say what you need to say. This is not a good time for you guys to sweep things under the rug. But when I say that, I mean, this goes with, like, I'm thinking about relationship dynamics where it's like, this is, okay, for example, let's say you grew up as a kid and you tried to make everybody around you happy, right? That's that family home dynamic. You try to make everybody around you happy, and so whenever your needs were not met, you never spoke up because you didn't want to step on toes. And this is a specific message for somebody out there. You need to start speaking up and being honest. And if people don't respect your honesty, don't take it personal. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. Kind of put up, I always say put your shield up, you know, because I used to be that way. I used to not speak up myself when I felt like my needs weren't getting taken care of. Yeah, it's time to be honest. Because those who are meant to be in your life will respect your boundaries or they'll respect your honesty. People who are not meant to be in your life, they'll overreact and call you crazy and shit. Like, I've been there, done that, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and get some more oracle cards right here. This is from the spell casting oracle cards. Spirit, what else do you have for group 2? I just feel this anxiety and like this feeling of like wanting to cry right now. I just want to send a message out to whoever is feeling like that. You're not alone. You know, I know I'm just on the other side of the screen, but I'm here for you. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay, that's just a message for somebody out there. Everything's gonna be all right. You can pick yourself up. Okay. Ooh, okay. See, we had that Tower card, and then here we have Transformation. This card talks about, I remember reading it in the book a while back. It said, in your time of transformation in the cocoon, whenever you were in your darkest place, nobody was there to pick you up. You had to pick yourself up. And now you're no longer this caterpillar. You have a voice, you have wings. Like, you've grown a lot, and it's saying that you're going through this transformation. That's why that tower moment happened, is because it wasn't meant for you. You're meant for something a lot better than that. Okay. Passion. For some of y'all, this is about tapping into what makes you passionate again to get out of this lethargic energy maybe you've been stuck in. And also with this transformation tower card and this, I get Phoenix energy, Phoenix rising. It's time to rise from the ashes and to puff your chest out and just be like, this is who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all that playing small shit. Fuck out of my face with that shit. Sorry. Just being goofy. But yeah, big Phoenix vibes right here. It's time to resurrect and get out of the lethargic energy. Ooh, okay, hello. See, we had that passion, we had that inspiration card right here. It's time to get inspired again. And see, y'all are air signs. Y'all are really all about inspiration because the word inspiration, it is to inspire, which is like to breathe in air, to inspire. You know, this is another message. I was getting this energy of like holding my breath. Y'all need to start breathing deeply. If you don't meditate, at least do some breathing work. Like breathe in deeply, breathe out deeply. Oh, it feels so good. But that's a message for some of y'all. And also, be inspired again. It's time to light a fire under your ass to get out of this lethargic energy that you've been feeling. And over here, we have compassion. I feel like a lot of y'all might be Libras because something about Libra wants balance, and this is whether you're a Libra or not. I'm just giving y'all some astrology info. Libra wants balance, and they kind of have that learned agreement where they just if they're not in their power and they don't want to step on toes, they'll just agree with anything anybody says, and they won't speak up for themselves. And I'm saying Libra because we have this card of compassion. It really reminds me of Libra and kind of Aquarius energy too, because it's humanitarian. People pleasing and stuff. But this is saying to find a balance between like what you want, your self-worth, your confidence, and giving care to other people. And in this card, this lady, she's crying and she has her hands over the earth. And I feel like y'all are the empaths. Y'all feel very deeply. Y'all really care what other people think. Not in a sense of, oh, you just care too much what other people think. No, I mean like, you care deeply about other people's needs and stuff. And Spirit wants to acknowledge that. They said that's a gift that our Creator gave to you, to be empathic and to relate to people in such a deep way like that. But Spirit is saying that it's time to return the favor back to yourself, to show that same compassion and love for yourself like you do for other people. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, we have boundaries. So like I was just saying, bringing your energy back to yourself and to start having compassion for yourself. Know when to say no, know when to say yes, be discerning. See, she has this fire ring around her. Something I always say is I always pray for a fire hedge of protection. But she's got her own little fire hedge of protection right here. But it's time to set boundaries. To say what you mean what you say. Don't say yes to something that you really feel no to and that you're not obligated. Okay? I feel like y'all are going through a transformation where you're starting to speak up for yourself and stand your ground. And I know it's going to be scary, especially for us sensitive people. It's really hard to learn how to say no to people when you're used to being a doormat to others. But I promise you, it's better to sit at the table by yourself than to sit at a table with a bunch of users and people who just use and abuse your gift of compassion. That's a gift. Be discerning of who you give that to. Okay, so this is the part where if you want to get a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, I'm going to have some affirmations for you guys to focus on. Spirit, what's an affirmation for group 2? What is group 2? That was very quick. Okay, this is I make my own choices. I create my own future. See, a big message for you guys is to make your own decisions. Don't let other people decide for you. You have a voice and your voice matters. And on the back it says, I feel most in control when blank. What actions am I currently taking to pave the way for a positive future? Very future oriented. What is it that you want? Not what Sally down the road wants, not what uh, Bob or Billy or whatever wants for you. What do you want? What do you want to start creating for yourself? It's time for you to be in the driver's seat. Okay? Well, that's all I got for you guys. I really hope that this found you blessed. I hope that y'all found some insight on how to move forward from your situation. If you liked this, please like, share, and subscribe. And I would love for y'all to join the team. Hi. Well, I love you guys. I'll be praying for y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'm about to move on to group 3. Ta-ta. All right, you guys, if you chose the Citrine for group 3, this is going to be your reading. Automatically, the term that was coming to mind was methodical. This is my methodical group. Y'all like to think things through before going forward. Maybe even some OCD folks up in here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with a True Heart Intuitive Tarot, and then we're going to get some Oracle cards from the Spellcasting Oracle. And then we're going to get some Oh So Blunt Heal Yourself reading cards. These are my blunt cards. I don't post trigger warnings on the videos anymore because, I mean, if you're coming to tarot, best believe you might get a little bit triggered. You understand? Because we're here to heal. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Okay. All right, Spirit. What messages do you have for group 3? What does group 3 need to know? Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and get some clarifiers. Please clarify the first card. Please clarify the second card. Please clarify the third card. Oh, 2 cards popped out. Okay. Just scooting these over real quick. Actually, I think I scooted it over just a little bit too much. Okay. Okay, please clarify the fourth card. Dang, I got a lot of cards. Hello. Scoot these over. Okay. Let me just tune into these energies real quick. The words that are coming to my mind right now is, and I'll rise up. The first card that we have is the Prince of Wands. And to clarify the Prince of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options, ideas, dreams. And I feel like y'all have dealt with rejection before because we have the Ten of Swords. It's a painful ending, something coming to a head. But it's like, despite that, we have the Nine of Cups right underneath it. This is so close to the Queen of Cups. Like, it's self-esteem, self-worth, feeling emotionally satisfied with where you're at, despite the pain, despite, you know, even betrayals. Okay, a message for you guys. Spirit is saying you have 2 options. You can either rise up from the ashes like a phoenix, and to start to dream again and to stand in your emotional integrity and your self-worth. And I say that because we have the Two of Swords in between here that's making decisions. And above that, we have the Devil card. These are the obsessions, the addictions, the toxic cycles that we trap ourselves in. So we can either rise up in our integrity, or we can decide to be emotionally reckless and out of control. For a lot of y'all, this is kind of Gemini energy because we have such an opposite extreme. It's like Spirit has, hold on one second. Over here we have the World. You've gone through some sort of ending. Some sort of cycle is closed. And it's like you're in the middle. It's like there was the past, you're right here in the present, and the future is yet to be seen. And the message I'm getting is getting back to the roots of who you are. And a song that's coming to my mind right now, which is so ironic because this artist is actually a Gemini, Alanis Morissette, is that song called Precious Illusions. Like the lyrics go, these precious illusions in my head did not let me down when I was a kid, and parting with them is like parting with the childhood best friend. So it just is this feeling of where maybe you were feeling disillusioned about something, like you've come to this realization, and it's like logically you know that it was time for it to end. There is like this feeling of it's hard to let it go, but it's over. And Spirit doesn't want you to harbor too much on that anymore. That's a message for somebody. And the message over here, because we have the World card and clarifying that we have the Eight of Swords in the reversal, and we have the Ten of Cups in the reversal. This goes back to those decisions. Making a decision. With the Eight of Swords in the reversal, this talks about like you can release yourself. Here's two messages. You can release yourself from this mental entrapment that keeps you stuck in a rut, or you can stay in a situation that's no longer emotionally fulfilling. And the second message I got right here with this is, despite what it looks like right now, despite how shitty it looks right now, I refuse to stay in this toxic mental cycle of self-sabotage and talking down. Like I have reason to hope. It's like the blindfold is no longer there. Seeing things for face value. But at the same time, it feels like you're going back and forth between, wanting to evolve into your better self and having the temptation to reverberate back to toxic behaviors. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Strength card. So this being the anchor, Spirit is wanting to encourage you to keep going forward and that you have the strength to move silently. Not everything, not every transition requires an audience is another message. I feel like this is a very individual journey that you're going through. It's very personal to yourself, whether other people understand it or not. But with this Strength card, it really speaks about, it's not just the outer strength, it's an internal strength. It's a time to dig up your inner reserves And true strength is grace. It's the ability to tame that inner lion. Like I was just talking about with, we have the ability, we can either go back to our toxicity, or we can muster up our inner strength to conquer the lion within and to move forward, to go towards self-discipline, self-achievement, self-recognition, self-integrity. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some oracle cards. We're going to pull from the Heal Yourself reading cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for group 3? What else is going on with group 3? Okay. We have healing. Okay. This is a time to start doing some healing work for yourself. Because we do have the Ten of Swords right here. Spirit's not disregarding the pain that you went through, but it's time to heal. It's time to move on. What else is going on with group 3? Family and tribe. This card speaks about your family and tribe growing up, what is socially acceptable and what's not socially acceptable. I feel like if y'all have beliefs that are very unorthodox, this is saying that it's okay to, like I was saying, this is a very individual journey you're going on, and you might have family influences that disagree with what it is that you're doing for yourself, but just know that this is your journey. They can come for the ride, that's family, but the message for you guys is to not be easily influenced by family. You need to live your life for yourself. Okay. What else for group 3? What else is going on with group 3? Oh, hello. Sadness. Yeah. Y'all have gone through some grief and some sadness, and Spirit needs you to acknowledge that, to not sweep things under the rug and to allow yourselves to feel it, to heal it. And that, it's not always about going from one opposite extreme to another. We get these ideas where it's like, okay, I either go down the whirlwind of those toxic things, or I just sweep it under the rug and just go on with my life. Spirit wants you to acknowledge the pain, the sadness, the grief that you're dealing with, and to heal it. That way you can move forward confidently, because that old baggage doesn't need to come with you into your future. Otherwise, you're going to have repeating cycles happen for you. What else for group 3? What else is going on with group 3? What else is going on with group 3? Help from above. So this is the card of prayer. This is the card of asking for help. If you feel like you are alone and you know that this is a journey that you're taking by yourself, just know that in spirit you aren't alone. You have ancestors, you have guardian angels who are protecting you and guiding you. And if it's healing that you need, ask. Spirit can't give you what you don't ask for. And also another thing with this imagery, she looks like she's looking back into the past. And she looks like she's going down this mental spiral. It's like in contrast, it's like she's looking, let's see, yeah, she's looking back in the past and she's looking to the future. This is a message of hope. These are the two choices that you have. You can, yes, feel the pain. It hurts. It sucks. But it's a time to heal it, to let it go, and to move on. You can keep spiraling downward, or you can look up, pray for help, and know that you're not alone, and know that the sun is on the horizon. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the card Wild. So this with family and tribe right here, you see they're facing this way. This is complete contrasting energy all through this. I mean, a lot of y'all who chose this, y'all are Geminis. That's just what it feels like, you know. But they're facing this way, and they have their own path. But this one right here, she is going the opposite direction. She is going to be a wild thing. Like she's going to, you know, discover. It's about self-discovery. This is a time of self-discovery to tap into things about yourself you didn't even know were there. It's like as you take this new venture, as you step away from the pack, you're going to start to discover things about yourself that you didn't even know were there. It's like there's so many different facets of yourself that you haven't tapped into because you've been limiting yourself. And that's why the situation came to an end, is because Spirit wants you to discover who you are. Because I don't think that you really know who you are. But yeah, this card is talking about getting out into the wilderness. It's time to self-exploration. Do something different. Do something new. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get some spellcasting oracle cards here. Spirit, what else for group 3? What else? What does group 3 need to know? What does group 3 need to know? Okay. We have forgiveness. So this is on top of the healing card, healing and forgiveness. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive those who have hurt you. That way you can heal and move on. Forgiveness is how you stop the karmic cycles from continuing. It's what a lot of people don't know. It's all through forgiveness. Forgive yourself for your shortcomings. Forgive yourself for putting yourself in those situations. Also forgive those who have wronged you, those who didn't understand you, or those who hurt you, intentionally or unintentionally. Because that's gonna, once you forgive, that's gonna be the key to unlocking your next chapter. Otherwise, if you keep holding on to the resentment and the grief and the sadness, it's gonna take away from your blessing. It's gonna make it to where even if you do start a new chapter, you're gonna repeat cycles. Okay, what other advice do you have for group 3? Ooh. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let me get one more card. Oh, Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So the next card we have is the card of beauty. This card talks about when was the last time that you appreciated yourself? When was the last time you looked in the mirror and just saw how sexy you are? This has been a repeating message, I swear, for everybody. I guess it's because we have in the new moon in Leo, and Leo is all about being bougie and, you know, it's about the heart, self-love. It's being the star of your own show kind of energy. But this has been a repeating message. When's the last time that you really looked at yourself and just, okay, I don't usually read out of the books, but this awesome oracle deck has some spells that you can do, and this is one that I want to read this one to you. Okay, let me see. Beauty. Okay, so this is the spell. Okay, it goes, a magic mirror to look in and gaze. Flamelit glass reflects quite a haze. Peer within and then start to brush. Flowing lock slowly. Don't try to rush. Focus upon the bell in my heart. Draw from its essence a beautiful start. Image appears, see with new eyes. Perception reveals attractive surprise. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Yeah, that's the message for you. It's time to see yourself from a brand new perspective. And right here next to it, we have the card of closure. Once you forgive those and forgive yourself, it's going to lead to a closure. Once you realize that you had the power all along, that you were worthy of something better, it's time to get closure from situations that no longer deserve your energy. And then over here on top of the help from above is lighten your load. So most definitely, this is a time to ask for help. If there's somebody in your circle that you're close with, that, you know, like a female or a guy friend, whatever, or something, you know, who's on the same wavelength as you. You know, if you need help with something or if you need someone to talk to, don't shut down. And if you don't have anyone to talk to your ancestors, talk to your guardian angels, your spirit guides, talk to our creator. You know, we're not alone. And it's literally on top of help from above and lighten your load. It's time to lay your burden down. And in doing that, you got to forgive. I feel like you've been harboring an unforgiveness, and Spirit's wanting you to know that whenever you take your power back and to recognize your core essence and beauty and your self-worth, that it'll bring the closure that you need, and you won't feel so heavy anymore once you forgive others and forgive yourself. And then you'll be able to move on with this World card over here. You're on the precipice of something new, a new chapter on the horizon. Despite the way things look, you are the creator of your reality. You are beauty. Look at that. This is also a card of confidence. If you're not feeling very confident in yourself, Spirit wants you to tap into your inner confidence despite what other people say or think. Because that, my friend, is sexy as hell. To just live your complete authentic truth without giving a fuck what he said, she said bullshit. Just do it. Fucking do it, you know? Oh, and on the bottom of this deck, we have the card Dreams. Some of you guys are very lucid dreamers. So pay attention to the signs that you're seeing in your dreams if you remember your dreams. Otherwise, you can keep a dream journal. That's how you can remember your dreams more. But another message here is to follow your dreams. It's time to focus on what it is that you want for yourself, and that it's not far-fetched, and that you have the charisma and the intelligence to follow through with it. This is the green light. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get some affirmations for you guys. Spirit, what is an affirmation that I can give for group 3? What does group 3 need to focus on? Put that one. Okay. I'm dropping all my cards. Okay. Okay, so this one says, I have the power to influence the course of my day. So that's what it looks like if you want to take a screenshot of it real quick. Okay. And it says, if I am having a bad day, how do I turn it around? How can I navigate my daily life with purpose and intention? So that's the card right there. It's a time to be more intentional with what it is that you want for yourself. With the new moon in Leo. That's why we're having this repeating message with literally, it feels like almost everybody. Like, I have this beauty card, and then I have a beauty card in that deck over there, and they just keep popping out. And they're not really cards that pop out very often. So that's a repeating message for people, especially for you guys. And this card's just so pretty to me. I get mermaid energy from it. But anyways, So if you're having a bad day, how can you turn it around? You know, it's all about what we're focusing on. And like I said, you have that duality. You can either focus on the darkness or the light. You can, the detriment or the healing. This is a time of healing for you guys. And a new chapter is on the horizon. All right, you guys. That's all I got for this reading. If this reading helped you, if it helped you to get some sort of, you know, insight on what you're going through, like I really hope it did. You're not alone. I'm here with you. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe and all that good jazz. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, come join the team, man. All right. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed night whenever you're watching this. Ta-ta.